And for those of you who do not know what namkeen lassi is,
It's trash. That's what it is. It's garbage.
it's tea rash.
Yeah.
No, some people really like it.
No, it's compost.
No, it's not.
That's
that.
what it is.
It's not that bad.
Oh Kiddan. Oh Kiddan. Yo, what up, people? Hello, namaste, kancho, assalamu alaikum, and sastriyakal. What up, guys? Welcome back to the Oh Kiddan podcast. As always, I'm your host, Tej, and guess who's back?
Guess who's back again. Taste, pops, back again. In the building or whatever. I don't even know the lyrics, all of them. But we're back.
Yep.
We're back on, hey, I like that shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I see where you're trying to go, right? You're the Superman guy? Okay. I know you got a Batman too, though.
I do.
So you're both sides. I like that.
Yeah.
Like the equal opportunity. So, good sir, what are we doing today? What's the plan?
So today's topic is Desi household items.
Ooh, Desi household items. Does that mean what? What does that actually mean?
That means like every Desi house, like must-haves. That most Desi house, 98% of Desi houses have.
So if you were to walk into any random Desi person's house, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਚੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਦੇਸੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੇ for the most part.
Yeah.
At least Desi Punjabi ke hello mostly, right?
Anji.
In their house, you're going to find the following, these items. Is that the idea?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I like that.
So we got to introduce.
So this is like an introductory episode to like all our non-Desis.
Yeah.
So what to expect when you go to your Desi friend's house, expect to find these items.
Yep. Oh, wait, we forgot.
Oh,
we can't
come
forget.
Come on now. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, so now that the formality, they're out of the way, right? The introductions and all that's out of the way.
Yep.
Shall we begin?
Yep. So we need to introduce something first.
Okay.
Why don't you bring it up?
Oh. Get the Birdman hands. Is that what it is? Or no, he does it nice and slow. Like this,
yeah.
Right? Nice and slow. All right. So every Desi house has these things, right? But for the Desi items to get to their destination, they need to follow one traditional route, right? And if you have ever been to the airport, you're going to find this, and we're going to explain this in a little more detail. So let's bring it on the table. Let's introduce it, and then we get to it. This
All right.
is what Desis would call
A techi.
This is what we call a techi.
Techi.
अगर ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਘਰ ਦੇਸੀ ਘਰ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ techi ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ. Techi meaning luggage.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you're at the airport and you see any techi with colorful, flowery, or just bright ribbons, ropes,
Yep.
tapes, you name it, right? Some sort of string that's attaching and really making it stand out from every other techi out there on the conveyor belt. I will bet you, I'll guarantee 98%, 99% that's a Desi person's techi.
Yep.
I think that's a safe bet to say. That's a very safe bet.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So if you see a techi on the conveyor belt and it's got all those the cosmetics on it, that's pretty much a Desi person's techi, right? So you could spot that from a mile away. Oh, that's my techi right there, right? All right, cool. So let's get this golden rope that every, our version of those ribbons and whatnot out there. Let's throw it right there. It's part of the techi. You want to open it?
Yep.
What's in our techi? What are these Desi household items that
mostly foods.
Foods? All right.
Mostly.
All right. So even before we begin, the first thing we find in the techi is newspaper, right? Akhbar.
Yeah.
Because when you travel from the motherland to anywhere else, your mom, your dad, your pua, your masi, your whatever uncles and aunts are gonna pack something with techi, with newspaper. It's always gonna be newspaper wrapped around something and all that stuff, right? So this is
why are you crumbling it?
It's all right because the reason this is though is because in case something leaks, the newspaper can absorb it as best as possible so your clothes don't get damaged. Like that's the idea. But if you travel, you know that newspaper is a must for travel. Like the ribbon, You got to have the newspaper, right? Akhbar.
Yep.
Akhbar bolte hain assi. So we say akhbar.
Anji.
So let's do that. So we get the akhbar there. We got the newspaper. What is our first item, my
All
friend?
right.
What
So
is
the
the
first
item?
one is this right here.
Oh. What is that?
It's cha.
Cha. Cha chu jo si bolte hain.
Cha chu. What's chu?
Cha hundi te
What's
chu.
chu?
Te chu bhi hundi na.
What's chu?
Cha chu. Cha
There's
chu.
no chu.
Yes, there is.
What's chu?
Cha chu pee lo.
There's no chu.
When you go to Desi person's house, you know what they say? Cha peeni hai? Do you want to drink some tea? It is an automatic. If you don't have tea in your home, you're not Desi, man. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. If you don't have cha in your house, you are not Desi, or you're not Desi enough. Because cha is something every Desi house. I don't care what part of India you're from, where you live in this world, you have cha in your house.
If you're Desi.
And if you come to someone's house, someone's visiting you, you know what we're gonna have first, right? Before anything else, what we're gonna have first? First thing they ask is what?
Cha.
Cha pee lo.
Cha chu pee lo.
Cha chu pee lo. Cha chu de na fir gup shap bhi hundi hai. Right? Shap bhi hundi, gup bhi hundi, shap bhi hundi, gup shap.
Gup shap. What's
It's
shap?
automatic. Tusi apne kise auntie de chal jo. Tusi India jaake kise de apne, you want to go to the store? Tadi, mummy ne jaake sari sudi suit saat kharidna hai. Utte ki offer kar de? Cha pee lo. Right?
Anji.
Cha le lo. You sat in enough. Every time mom goes to the store, what do they say? We all sit down. They got these all these clothes they're throwing out for her to look at and buy. And what comes? Cha peeni hai? Right? Penji nu cha le aao. Right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
Right? Bring some tea for the madam.
Like most Desi houses, first thing, cha pee lo. Cha peena.
First thing. And then this is before dinner. After dinner cha. Then there's the post-dessert cha, right? And agar tanda sir dard hoye, mummy ki bolti, mummy, putt cha pee le. Matlab ke din ch 4-5 baar to sir dard ho hi janda. Cha na theek ho janda apparently, right?
Yeah.
Cha is like, whether you use, what is it, Tetley, Lipton, Tetley, Lipton, jo bhi hai, whatever you use, cha is a must. You have to, if you if they do a blood extract on us, and they pull to see what our blood is, cha is gonna come out. That's how much cha. That is cha for us, right? In India, you don't get cha like in big mugs like you get over here, like in America, right? In the Western world, you get, or the North America, you get, that venti, grande, latte, whatever those exorbitant names, big, huge, double size me. In India, you get the shot glass of cha with the 4 chamche chini there, right? So it becomes syrup basically.
Like so much.
Right. It's like it becomes syrup, or like what they call scissor, right? It becomes like almost like gooey, but that cha is your life. Without cha, it's not complete.
Yep.
So we got cha. What's next?
All right, next
next you gotta have these.
Oh.
Gotta have them G's.
You gotta have them G's.
Gotta have them G's, man. Parle G.
Bro, you have to have them.
Listen, if you don't have Parle G's, or
you're not a true Desi.
You don't know what G's are? I'm sorry, you're missing out in life. You're missing out.
In life.
You're missing out in life.
In life.
If you don't know what G's are, you never had yourself a G. And that's the only cookie that Jarosi Badianu Blande, right? When you go address your uncles and aunts or Mame Chai, Tate, Chache, whatever, right? Right? You say Mama Ji, Chacha Ji, Taya Ji, Masar Ji, Masi Ji, right?
Yeah.
There's a G involved at the end.
Yep.
So G means respect. This is Parle G. Respect.
Yep.
These are the G's. I'm going to tell you a little story about this. This is before your time, my friend. You know what this is?
You told me this story.
Did I?
Yep.
So let me repeat. Let me just refresh you.
Yeah.
This is the cookie that got me through grad school. When I was in grad school, right? When we were my best friend and I, we met in grad school. And one day when we were sitting in class with our professor was actually Desi.
He was?
He was Desi, yeah. Yes, sir. Mr. Kumar, right? Professor Kumar. And this class was called statistics. So obviously, right? Brown people, math. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So numbers. So I forgot what statistics it was. One of those statistics class, right?
Yeah.
I pulled out some G's.
Oh.
I grabbed under my bag and I grabbed some G's out and I started eating. And my best, what are those? I'm like, yo, this is G's, bro. You don't even know about these G's. Right? So he's like, G's, yo, let me try one. I gave him a G. Bro, he got addicted right there. It was over. You know the Vince Carter over?
Yeah.
So it was a Vince Carter over. After that day, every class, we had to have them G's. So he's like, yo, you got to have them G's. Right?
You gotta have them G's.
So one day, our professor caught us eating G's. And he's like, hey, where'd you get those? I haven't seen those in years. I'm like, yeah, you gotta have the G's, bro. Right? You gotta have them G's.
You said that to your professor?
Oh, yeah, we were cool with them. We were cool with them, right? We were like that. We were like boys like that. And I was like, Professor, you gotta have these G's. If you haven't had them in so long, I gave him some G's.
Yeah. And
then we shared some with our class, introducing them to that Desi G's, bro. G's are a must. And G's and cha, it's a wrap. And I'll tell you, this baby right here is older than me. This baby's probably passed away. That's how old these G's are. But these G's, even till this day, G's.
Yep. All right, next on the stove.
Oh my God. Bro, no Desi house is complete. If you ain't got this in your house, there's some problems. Ooh.
So you know one won't feed a whole family, so you gotta have another one.
You gotta get the family pack. And what's better than a family pack? A double family pack. Right? Maggi Mugi.
What's Mugi?
Iddahi bolte hain.
There's no Mugi.
No, that's how we Punjabiyan ch iddahi hunda.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's no Mugi.
I'm telling you, there's Maggi and there's Mugi. Maggi Mugi khala.
What are these names y'all
I'm telling you.
Y'all making up these names.
And you know what?
Bro.
You missed something.
I know we're missing something.
Because the next best thing with the Maggi,
that spicy stuff.
Ooh. What's this? We got it. I know we got it in here.
Yeah.
I know we made it through customs.
We have them.
It's Maggi masala.
Oh, Maggi masala.
You gotta have yourself some Maggi masala, man. And you know what? You can never have enough. Because Maggi masala is where it's at. It's where it's at. It's crazy. So we got Maggi masala. It's a wrap. That's all you need.
Yep. All right.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you a little story about these Maggi.
What?
Your mom loves Maggi so much, bro. So much, in fact, that on our wedding, the day before our wedding, right? The day before our wedding, she said, you know what? I want some Maggi. But guess what? They opened the kitchen drawers. There was no Maggi. She was like, and my father-in-law, my father said, hey, my father-in-law was like, listen, don't go out. Just tell us what you need, right? We can get it. You don't need to go out. Yep. You don't want to risk anything, right? Tomorrow's your big day with all that. She's like, so she waited till they left. She snuck out. She snuck out and she said, I'm going to go get me some Maggi. What does she do? She busts her leg. Now, she can't walk right. She messed up her arm. She got into a little mini accident. And now we're like, yo. And I was like, what happened? Why? She wanted to go get Maggi. I'm like, really?
That's how much she loves it.
That's how deep Maggi is. That's how deep Maggi is in India, man. Maggi is serious business out there. So these three items are a must. And the one thing we're probably missing was Maggi ketchup.
Oh, yeah.
Specific Maggi brand ketchup. Probably the hot and spicy one.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Maggi is a must. And 2 packs of Maggi. Especially if you got a family, you're going to need 2 family packs anyway.
Yep.
All right, what's next? So we got the masala. What else? Oh, yeah. The good stuff. The good stuff.
This, my friend. This.
What is that? Tell them what that is. Let's put it over here.
That's that achar.
Achar, man. You need achar. What is achar?
Achar, I think you got
achar is like pickle. It's like pickled, whatever. Like pickled, whatever you say.
Pickled
mango.
Pickled lemon.
Pickled lemons.
Pickled lime.
Pickled ginger, garlic, limes. It's just pickled version of whatever, right? And this adds that extra spice, that beautiful flavor to your food that gives you a kick, that zesty kick. That's achar, man. You haven't had achar, you're missing out in life. Have yourself some achar.
In life.
If you go to a restaurant, ask them, do you have some achar? And just try it. There's so many different varieties of you. If you go to the Indian store, there's literally an entire section dedicated to achar, and it's literally like 6 shelves. And it's
More
it's
like
like the whole aisle long of just achar.
more like India Bazaar, not the Indian store.
Yeah, the big ones. You're gonna see like, oh my god, achar for days. So achar.
Right. Next.
What else? What else does the Indian house have? Always.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it has, right?
They got that doof.
The toof agarbatti, which is AKA incense.
Yep.
You gotta have your incense sticks, right? So it doesn't matter.
And you go around the house.
Yeah, they do all that good stuff, right? You light it up, you're all around wherever you want to have the nice fragrance. You gotta have the incense.
You gotta have the toof.
Put it over here.
You gotta have that toof.
Yeah, we call it toof. You gotta have the toof, right? For the every Indian household that has a mandir or has some sort of part puja area. Part puja means your worship area.
Yep.
You gotta most likely will have toof there. You don't have it, your mom or your grandma. Somebody absolutely had it.
Yep.
It is almost a required item or item to whatever part puja you do, right? Amongst other items, I've seen it since I was younger than you, used all over by everybody, and to this day I see it everywhere. So incense is a big one. What's next?
All right, next. So I'm gonna get two.
Okay.
So they're flavored. They're the same flavor.
Okay.
They're mango flavored.
Okay. Oh, so before you get this, every house has mango.
Yeah,
right?
mango flavored
Every
something.
Indian house, at least Punjabiyan de ghar ch, right? Punjabi household, mango is a must. Something of mango flavored.
You gotta have this mango pulp.
And if you open your fridge up, and if you ever drank mango lassi, right? Mango lassi is one of those things that, hold on. Before you take that one out, mango lassi is one of those things that you go to the Indian restaurant and you haven't had mango lassi. I'm going to repeat myself again. It sound like a broken record. You're missing out in life. Mango lassi is one of the greatest things, greatest drinks, greatest shakes, greatest smoothies, greatest whatever you want to call it.
The mango pulp.
And that is the secret ingredient right there. Mango pulp. Doesn't matter what brand it is, but whatever. Mango pulp is the secret to mango lassi. You had mango lassi, you need some mango pulp.
Yep.
You open up a Desi house, open up their fridge. There's probably a can of that. We just open and just seal just a little bit because they've been using it. They've been using it to make that mango lassi. You can use it for other things, other items. But mango pulp, aka used for mango lassi, is the most common thing. And if you have not had mango lassi, man, I'm sorry. You're missing out on life.
You're missing out on life.
That might be the mantra for this episode.
You're missing out on life.
Because I'm telling you, you got to get your hands on some mango lassi, specifically mango lassi. And for some of y'all non-Desis, Westerners, mango lassi. The mango lassi.
What's lassi?
That's how I heard them say it. But it's lassi. Correction, all right? Let's educate ourselves. Mango lassi. So what? We got that's the other one?
All right, next we have...
No, that's the one. You said two, right?
Two, right?
Go ahead, just pull it up.
Yeah. We have the mango nectar.
Mango nectar, right? It's the mango drink.
Yep.
The mango drink. You gotta have the mango drink, right? There's no way around it. You got to have, whether you have it fruity, it's fruity.
Yeah.
There's other kinds of mango drinks, but you gotta have the box straw mango drinks. You give it to your kids. Our moms get used to, our parents or whoever, you take it to school. If you see your friend at school drinking out of that little straw and it says mango, most likely they got it at the Indian store. Most likely.
Yep.
95% they got it from there. All right. So and they're from a Desi household, it's a required item, right?
Yep.
All right. And you know what? Let's enjoy a little bit. You know what? Why don't you go up on that box that's standing up over there?
That box?
That box. Bring that box.
Which one?
The one that's standing up.
Left or right?
The one on the right. That one. Yep. That's it. Open that box up.
This box?
Yes, sir. Want me to open it? It might be a little tight. I got it.
I might got it.
Come on now, bro. We got to get them muscles.
Bro, it's little.
Dole shole banane padne thode paneer kha ke. Paneer, another item.
Yep.
Another item. That might be on a future episode.
Yep.
Sir, I got us two. One for you, one for me. That's yours. This is for me. Let's have a little bit of mango.
All right.
Let's have a little bit of mango. All right. So let's put this back here.
Yep.
Right. Now, what's next?
All right. Next on the list, this is your item.
So, oh man, this is a go-to item. This is a go-to
We actually get to drink it?
Absolutely.
What?
That's why we got it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Have some mango, man. Listen, your day's not complete without mango.
What? Actually, we're drinking it. Bro, in the middle of the episode?
I'm sorry. It's just too good, man. Punjabiyan de naal mango fruity shooty.
What shooty?
सब कुछ पीना पैंदा करना पैंदा.
Bro, is this the surprise?
This is one of them.
Oh man.
Alright.
I know the other one.
Alright, so let's go. Alright, we don't know. We'll see. So next is what? We got
that Kisan in here.
Where is it? I can't even find it. There it is. You gotta have the Kisan mixed fruit, specifically jam. Not the other one, not the pineapple, none of that. None of that stuff. You gotta have the Kisan mixed fruit jam.
Yep.
I'm telling you, you have not had it, missing out on life.
You have to have it.
Gotta have it.
That's the thing I even like. I don't like achar that much, but I'm taking that jam.
Listen, your brothers and sisters, all of them.
I'm taking that jam.
All three of y'all love this jam.
I'm taking that jam.
Absolutely.
All day, any day.
Hey, listen, you put this on some raisin bread on for me.
Oh.
Ooh. I don't know how y'all feel about raisin bread, but menu jada marji de do. I'm all for it.
Whenever.
Money. Like you gotta have them G's. Gotta have yourself some Kisan jam.
Yep.
I bet.
All right, next.
So next.
You gotta have this in your house.
Listen, your day's not. Listen, your kitchen's not complete if you don't got that. If you're not cooking with that, if you're not cooking with this, this is Desi ghee, or as we call
Desi
it,
kyo.
Desi kyo,
Yep.
right? Or for our Western, more so the Western world, they like to call this clarified butter. This, my friend, is if you had butter, but you haven't had clarified Desi kyo butter, like that true essence butter, missing out in life.
Oh my God.
You're
missing out in life.
This is one of those things.
That's the one thing.
Listen, you need this to cook everything. Rotiyan chopad dena pa, chopad ke.
What's chopad?
Chopad ke. If you don't know what that is, ask one of your Desi friends what roti chopad is. Chopad, right? You need this.
Yep.
You need this, man. This is, and you know how many items are made with this? Prashad. There are tons of items made with this. That's another item, right? All right. So what's next?
Your turn.
So
we got that red stuff.
The red stuff.
The red stuff.
Red scissor.
The red scissor.
The red syrup.
We got that ruafza in here.
If you don't have ruafza, you never tried ruafza.
And specifically this one.
Specifically this one. This is the goat ruafza.
Go-to.
There are so many. Goat, you name it. There, and there's other types, right? There's some other syrups out there. But this, my friend, is throwback. There is no getting around it. There's no substitute. There's no alternate. There's no. You know, like you have a variety of achars?
Yeah.
No. There's no variety with this. It is this. And that is it.
That is it.
That is it. You know, and don't even bring, you know what? किसी ने फोन किया ना, oh इत्थे दूजा पिया नहीं अगर है नहीं ना ओ वाला अगर आ वाला नहीं है हमदर्द दा रूह अफ़ज़ा अगर नहीं है लेके ही ना आइयो लेके ही ना आइयो क्योंकि सानू नहीं चाहिए
सब तो अच्छा.
This is the best.
Goated.
Ruh Afza is basically rose flavored syrup, and you can use this. You can mix it up. What a chabil, India chabil bandi hai. Chabil is, oh my god! If you haven't had chabil, missing out in life. Chabil is one of those items.
Oh, they don't even know the ingredients.
It's Googleable.
It's YouTubeable.
It's YouTubeable, right? Chabil is this is the secret key ingredient in chabil. If you go to India and you know, if you're going wherever and there's a bunch of people on the road just stopping cars saying, hold on a second, we got something for you to drink. Nothing suspicious there. Nothing sus here. Nothing suspect. But in India, it's a normal thing. Usually it's some sort of like religious event that's going on. They're serving the community. It's a good deed. It's a good act. And they give you a drink where this is the key ingredient in that drink. And this is on a hot summer day.
Oh.
On a hot summer day. Exactly. Right there. That's it. On a hot summer day, you get yourself some chabil. Man, that will cool you down like this and you feel so refreshed. It's better than any drink out there.
Give it to me.
There you go, sir.
I want it.
You can have it. Probably put it behind the cha, right?
Yeah.
On the side of the cha.
Yeah.
Cha is, you can't come on. Cha is cha, right?
Yep.
Cha chu jadi hundi hai.
All right, next.
What's next?
Oh, you gotta have this.
What's that? Oh my God.
Gotta have the parachute coconut oil.
I turn it around, let them see it.
It's right here.
There we go. Here, I'll take it over here. You gotta have basically nariyal da tel.
Nariyal, huh?
चाहे नारियल दा होवे चाहे बादाम दा होवे चाहे सरों दा होवे, tail is in every house, every desi house, right? I don't care what part of India you go to. You will find tail. Badam tail is almond oil, saron is mustard, and nariyal is coconut. You will find
You gotta have that parachute coconut oil.
true. That's one of them for sure.
Yep.
But the other tails, you usually have some combination of these three tails, these three oils in your house.
Yep.
Like you can't get by because tail is used for almost everything, right? Whether it's cooking or other items.
Yep.
Even tanu pata hona hai. I'm sure some of you have been fallen victim to this. ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਰ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੰਮੀ ਕੀ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਤੇਲ ਆਜਾ ਪੁੱਤ ਤੇਲ ਲਾ ਲਈਏ ਮੰਮੀ what
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਛਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ
I know ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਛਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਬਟ ਲਾਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ
next day you
exactly ਜਦੋਂ
ਸਿਰ ਲਾਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਤੇ
I know
it's too much work.
It's a lot of work, especially if if you got a nice thick heavy set of hair. It's gonna be one of those things. So yeah, tail is a must. If you're a desi person, you ain't got tail. I don't even believe you're desi.
You gotta get it.
You're not desi. If you don't have tail, you're not desi, right? Desi, it's one of those desi things. It's a must have, right?
Yep.
All right, what's next? Oh. Yeah. All right. So this right here is basically, yeah, we almost had a little accident, right? A little, almost emptied out in here. We don't want that.
Yep.
This, my friends, is, I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it else in places. This is called, as we call it, shakkar.
Shakkar. Which is basically,
what?
It's crushed good.
Basically, it's right. It's powdered gur. Gur meaning sugar cane. Just a syrup that comes out of sugar cane, then it's solidified, made into almost like these big nuggets, like snowballs. And then that's usually crushed and into powder version, also known as jaggery powder. I'm sure you've seen it in many places.
Powdered. Jaggery powder.
We call it shakkar.
Shakkar? What's sugar?
कई बार कहते हैं चाय च शक्कर पा लो या दूध च शक्कर पा दियो. हुंदा है. Sometimes they say it. You heard it. Mom said it sometimes. Oh, आज की हुंदा है. There's actually a thing that they make. It's the shakkar with desi kyo mix. Yeah, remember? You had it. I'm not a big fan of it, but we had it.
I don't remember though.
But you kind of mix these two together and you have this like little, almost like a dessert-ish type of thing. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but it's there though. It's one of those things.
Yep.
It's one of those things. So jaggery, shakkar, gur, some sort of sweet. And actually, if you go to an Indian restaurant and if they ever offer it, I haven't seen it more in the Western world, but when you go back to India, it's a must. They have it all the time. After you finish your meal at the restaurant, they'll bring out this tray of almost like a mouth freshener, like a sweet type of thing. And this is one of those items, but not in a powdered form. It comes in solid form, gourd. Little small nuggets of gourd that you can eat.
They're nice.
They are good. Yeah, gourd is good, right? It's one of those things.
Good is good.
Yes. So, shakkar shukkar hogi.
All right, next.
And what's next? Let's see, where am I going to put this? Right here? What's next? Uh-oh.
We got that Chyawanprash.
Oh, Chyawanprash. Bruh, I think Chyawanprash is old as dirt. I promise you, it is so old. Are you okay, man? You getting excited over Chyawanprash? Chyawanprash is old as dirt, man. It's been around for, I think, centuries. Probably not, but that's how old. I remember seeing it since I was yay big, crawling around probably. That's how old that is. What is Chyawanprash?
So Chyawanprash is... So I know they put a little bit of chocolate in there.
Do they?
Just a little bit.
Is that? You sure?
Yeah, they do.
Or is that what Mom tells you?
Mom told me.
Yeah, she tells you that.
No, actually.
That's what she tells you. That's to get you all to eat it.
No, but it's actually really good.
Cat's out of the bag.
It's actually really good though.
It is good. But there ain't no chocolate in there, my friend. Cat's out of the bag. That's to get your younger brother, younger sister to eat it. Because they're not going to eat it otherwise. It's one of those things. Listen, Chyawanprash, either you really, really dislike it or you can tolerate it. There is no love for it. Nobody loves it. Do you love it?
I like it.
Or after hearing that there's no chocolate in it, you change your mind.
No, like it. I like it.
You like it, right?
I like it.
Chyawanprash is just it's like a paste.
I used to love it.
Until I just told you that?
Yeah.
So there's like a paste basically, right? And it has all these jadi bootiyan and you can look that up. I don't know how to explain that, but it's a mixed concoction of every herbal remedy or herbal item into one paste, then which you can eat. And it usually serves as a almost like a what can you say, like an antibacterial type of paste, which kind of helps. Not, you don't like put it on your body, but you eat it, and it helps like fight off like maybe a common cold or prevents it. It's like preventative maintenance, but not so much like you could say, oh, I'm going to eat it every day. It's not one of those. I wouldn't eat it every day.
Nah.
Maybe like routinely here and there. But Chyawanprash is a key. Usually the Dabur one, right? Is that Dabur flavor probably? That's Dabur brand?
Chyawanprash?
Dabur?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dabur, right? So that's usually the one that you get. It's the more common one. So Dabur Chyawanprash. If you had it, you already know what I'm talking about. If you never had it, you are not missing out on life. Don't worry. I wouldn't even recommend it like that. Honestly, that's me though. That's me.
I like it. I think you should
You would
I
recommend
recommend it. Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I like it.
You know why?
Why?
You know, so there was a few of us, right? A couple of us friends went to an Indian restaurant. This has nothing to do with Chyawanprash, but on that concept of recommendations from another Indian, we were standing in line, and our friend, he's African American, right? And we were standing in line and we're ordering. He's into Indian food and all that, trying something new. And the lady behind the counter goes, so we're considering between lassi, right? I'm like, yo, you gotta get the lassi, man. You gotta listen. You haven't had lassi.
It's like you gotta get the G's.
Gotta get exactly. So we're in the restaurant. There's lassi. You getting lassi, bro? We're not leaving it without lassi. It's just one of those things like lassi undi hai. Right? Lassi pila. Lussi bhi undi hai. Lassi, right?
What's Lucy?
It's undi hai, bas lassi.
Nahi unda. No, I don't believe it. This time no. You get talk.
So
no,
mango, right? You know what they call mango?
No.
You know what they call mango?
What?
Punjabi or in mango is called umb.
Yeah.
Asi pata ki bolte hain? Umb kha le. So one thing y'all probably realized by now or learned is that every Punjabi word has another adjoining word
What's
with
the one
it, which
with the
means nothing.
What's the one with the roavza?
I don't know. Oh, Punjabi da lafaz nahi hai.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't even know what that one is. We'll have to come up with something. Maybe they can tell us. But I know ambada umbunda. Right? Cha di chu undi hai. Gap di shap undi hai. Thanda thunda.
Maggie the
Maggie mugi undi hai. Thanda thunda hunda hai. Garam sharam hunda hai. Right? So, sab kuch hunda hai. Right? Alright. So we were sitting in line and she goes, and I'm like, hey man, get the mango lassi, blah, blah. It's really good. All that. Alright, cool. This woman has the audacity in front of mango lassi to recommend to a person trying lassi for the first time in their life as an introduction to Desi food, right? A Desi drink, to recommend
Chyawanprash.
Oh.
What?
No, they don't offer Chyawanprash at restaurants, bro. What restaurant you been to? So
no, because we're talking about Chyawanprash.
No, but I already said it's not about Chyawanprash, right? So she had the audacity to offer or recommend to him namkeen lassi.
Is that white one?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I know the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she recommended this, and I just looked at her like, yo, like, what are you doing? You're gonna turn him to like against all Desi food for life. That is not the first thing you offer a non-Desi as a try item. You don't do that. And for those of you who do not know what namkeen lassi is,
it's trash. That's what it is. It's garbage.
It's tea rash.
Yeah.
No, some people really like it.
No, it's compost.
No, it's not.
That's
that.
What it is.
It's not that bad. It's not that. But it's not something.
For me, it is that bad.
But for somebody who's trying it for the first time, that's something you'd offer them.
Never.
Right? Never. Not the first time. Right? First time you say, drink some mango lassi. We'll gradually get to this point at some point. Not today. Today's not that day. Right? And I just looked at her like, what are you doing? And I was like, listen, bro, I'm saying this as a friend, right? It's because I care about you. I don't want you to vomit right on this counter and ruin all these good people's meal. Do not get namkeen lassi. Namkeen is salty. It's salty lassi.
For me, it's not even salty.
And it's not just salt. It's like there's other things in there which for a first timer are please don't do it to yourself. You're not missing out on life. You'll probably never miss out on life if you don't ever have it in life. It's okay.
I've had
that one I'll give you a pass.
I've had it once. And that first sip, I'm like, nah.
So that's the first and last time, right?
Nah.
Right, first and last time.
Yeah.
Right? I'll give you a pass, right? Tej will give you a pass. So he's like, I don't know. Maybe I should try it. I'm like, bro, listen. Don't do it to yourself. Don't. I promise you, don't. Have I ever let you astray, right? Have I ever let you go down the wrong path with Desi food? Trust me. One thing you ever trust me on this. Don't have yourself some namkeen lassi. Ugh. Right? And he's like, all right. And then she goes, no. She gets adamant. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, hey, you want to try a sample? And I was like, you know that emoji of the...
Oh, yeah.
And then the like the SMH?
Yeah.
The OMG. I was like, what are you doing? He's probably never going to come back. Are you trying to get business or drive away business? You realize he's not Desi, right? He doesn't even understand the concept. I'm not even going to explain the concept. So she gives him a little sample, little shot glass. And I'm just waiting now. I know this is going to be bad. I know it's going to be bad. He takes the glass, puts it in his mouth, he drinks it, somehow manages to swallow it. I don't even know how he did that because he turned around, looked at him, and he goes, bro, what WTF was this? And I was like, I told you, man. I told you, don't do it. And he's like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't get the big one. I probably would have threw up right here. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Don't do it to yourself. Go get some mango lassi, trust me. Then when he had mango lassi after that compost, after that tea rash, that garbage, right? That kuda kachra, as they say. Kachra hunda word. Oh. After he had it after that, now the mango lassi tasted even better, right? It was like probably, so it might have been a good thing because his mango lassi love just like grew exponentially after tasting that.
Yeah.
He went from like that to, oh my God, OMG, mind blown. What is and this was the good WTF. Mango lassi, oh my God. Wow. Where has this been all my life? Right?
Yep.
So that was the story behind recommendations. So even when you get recommended something, probably want to try a sample of it if it's the first time trying something.
Yeah, try at least a sample.
Just a sample. Don't just go shoving the whole like big spoonful into it. Don't do that. Right? Try it out first. Anything you see here, try a little sample. Except the G's, I can guarantee you those are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
The other name for these are also glucose biscuits. So that right there tells you they're gonna be sweet. Right? It's sweet like that.
Yep.
Right? All right,
your turn.
So that was a nice little story. My bad for going a little off track. So now we have
that corn, the sweet corns.
So now we have powder. This is as I've heard it said in India, Kanorda soup. It comes in many flavors, powdered soup, comes in many places, but this one specifically, there's some love for this back home. I have yet to understand there's a love for this, but there is apparently a love for this. Kanorda soup.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed is that in most Desi households, there's usually a packet of this lying around somewhere.
Yep.
Somewhere there's a packet of this lying around. Whether it's that tomato version of this, there's this one. And you know one thing? They always put in everything in any soup is mircha. Dude, mircha are spices, and the green peppers, the green chilies, the little ones that are super spicy. My God, every meal that is made, every meal outside of dessert has mircha in it. Whether you put it in here, you put some sort of hot sauce, something in there. This mircha is in everything. You might need to bring one next time. I don't think we're going to get through everything. There's a lot of Desi items that are many Desi households.
Yeah.
We'll call this one part 1. And there'll be more coming. But Kanorda, what is this one? This one is the sweet corn vegetable soup.
Yep.
This is a big one, apparently. I remember growing up and having this around the house all the time.
Yep.
Not a huge fan. However, I know some of my relatives' house that I would go to, Kanorda soup. Especially in the wintertime, right? You get some hot soup, throw some croutons in it, maybe a little bit of mircha in there, get you ready, good for the rest of your day, right?
Yep.
So Kanorda soup, boom. And I wouldn't even be surprised you saw some Maggi masala in the Kanorda soup. Who knows? We do all sorts of crazy things.
All right.
What's next? Hold on. Let's get this. All right, here you go.
All right, we got the bhujiyas.
Bhujia, chana dal, some type of spiced snack. There's peanuts, some dal. Basically, it's like roasted lentils, roasted peas, roasted peanuts, roasted like other types of items.
Yep.
Little like almost like sometimes the samia, like little tiny like vermicelli type noodles, which are like dried up, and just cooked in spices. And this one is a spicy fried split chickpeas pulse. God knows what the pulse means. Maybe it stops your pulse. I don't know. But I'm not a fan. I don't eat a lot of spice anyway. But pujia, shujia, some type of snack usually around the house. You're gonna find in some Desi households. There's always someone snacking on something. And it's something usually along those lines.
Yep.
You go to someone's house, what do they give you? Cha, G's, some mithai. Mithai is another one, right?
Yep.
We don't have mithai here, but we'll bring some next time. Samosa.
Oh,
Bruh. Samosa is like the equivalent.
That's him.
That's
That's
the
him.
That's the him snack. Him. That's the
Samosas.
him snack. That's the him snack. The big brain snack, right? So samosa is a
So
big
your brain
one.
gets this big?
That's the smart.
Oh.
So it's the samosa you get, and then you get like a little bit of dry fruit ke baad hunda hai, and they give you some sort of like this type of things. Bhujiye, shujiye. So bhujiya shujiya hunda hai. Stuff like that. Soup sap bhi hunda hai. Soup sap pee lo. Yeah, you're learning some new stuff today, young man. Learning some new stuff, my boy. Right? So bhujiya is another one, right?
All right.
What's next?
Oh, your turn.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. So
Tarawahi.
before I get there, I wanna show something. This right here is saunf. Saunf is basically candy. Well, this is saunf is like fennel seeds, I believe. I could get it wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They're like mouth freshener almost, right?
Yep.
Every Indian restaurant, the other items that they bring you, along with those pieces of nuggets of gourd, is some saunf, mitti saunf. Mitti saunf like this. And there's other varieties and colors of it. Is basically candy-coated fennel seeds.
Oh.
Right? Then there's mishri. Mishri is rock candy.
Yeah.
Right? So after your meal, you're going to get mishri, saunf, and gourd.
And mithai.
Mithai bhi kite ke hota hai, wo leni pendi na. But that complimentary on the house is those three items usually.
Yep.
Right? So and you get this little tiny tray they bring, and they have these like little toothpicks and little tiny baby-sized spoons you can get. Before you leave the restaurant, you don't want to have that stank, that type of, not stank, but that spicy flavored breath, let's just say. Right? You ain't trying to do all that to somebody. So to tone that down, to calm down all that, that dragon breath.
Dragon breath.
I don't know how else to say it. To calm that down, they give you some saunf, some mishri, and gourd. All three items are sweet. They're supposed to tone down the spice that you ate, right? To tone down your stomach, your tongue, and you from killing somebody else's nose if you were to get too close to speak to them.
Yep.
Right? It's one of those things. So make sure before you leave a Desi restaurant, you eat some saunf, get some mishri or whatever it is. Whether you want to chew some gum or whatever the case is, make sure you got some of this, right?
Yep.
So,
Next.
sir, anything else?
Nope.
Oh, there is something else.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh yeah.
Yes. So what I want you to do before I bring this out, I want you to go grab that other box.
Oh.
I want you to go grab that other box. See the other box right there? Yes, sir. This box, Desi Touch box, the chest, my friends, is limca.
Limca.
You haven't had limca, lime and lemon limca.
You missing out in life.
You missing out in life. If you had Sprite, if you ever had Sprite,
it's better than Sprite.
I'm telling you, this is so much better than Sprite. If you never had it, go to the nearest Desi store you have. Walk in the back to the freezer section, right? Where they have the yogurt, the dahi. It's another item we're going to bring next time. Walk to the back in the freezer section. Look for where the cans of drinks are like this.
Yep.
And you're going to find yourself this green can with words on it, this red little stripe that says Limca. Limca is the goat lime and lemon drink ever produced, at least that I have tasted to date.
Yep.
Limca Lumca.
No, what's Lumca?
Yes, sir. Limca Lumca. Wo bhi hunda hai. So Limca. Now, if you go to a Desi person's house, right? What do they say? They give you three options. Badyan waste, the adults. Then you have the teenagers, right? And then you have the Naujawans, as they would say. And then the bacche bucche. ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ
What's buche?
ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ right ਨਿਆਣਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਿਆਣਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ you have an option for 3-4 things right you got cha for the adults cha chu juice jas ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ juice jas so we have cha chu right there cha chu juice jas
Juice jas.
soda suda and pani puni
Pani pu.
puni ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ pani puni right
Yeah.
those are your options so for each level of whatever how old you are there's options for everybody oh and I forgot the main one
Which one?
ਦੁੱਧ ਦੱਧ ਪੀ ਲਓ
Oh yeah.
ਦੁੱਧ ਪੁੱਛ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਦੁੱਧ ਪੀਣਾ ਪੁੱਤ ਦੁੱਧ ਪੀਣਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਂਟੀ ਜੀ ਮਾਸੀ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਂਦਾ ਦੁੱਧ ਪੀ ਲੈ ਫਿਰ ਚਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਂਦਾ ਦੁੱਧ ਪੀ ਲੈ ਫਿਰ ਰਾਈਟ
Yeah.
ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਦੁੱਧ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਣਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਫਿਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਸੋਡਾ ਲਿਆ ਦਿਓ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਅੱਛਾ ਸੋਡਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਣਾ ਤੇ ਜੂਸ ਪੀ ਲੈ ਫਿਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੂਸ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਣਾ ਯਾਰ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਂਦਾ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸੁੱਕਾ ਮਾੜਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ
Yeah.
ਇਹ ਥੋੜਾ ਖਾਇਆ ਪੀਆ ਕਰ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ
Yeah.
And I remember my youth, man, that's all I heard. Those are the options. And then if you didn't want to eat the fried food, you're not healthy, apparently. It was crazy. But you got limca is one of those items like if you never had it, just go try it.
Yeah.
Right? This I recommend strongly. I don't recommend namkeen lassi at all, but I do recommend limca.
That's the complete opposite.
Exactly. Highly recommend this. You like Sprite, you like ginger ale, right? You like that new Starry drink, whatever.
Oh yeah,
that
the
is.
story.
Trust me, you ain't had limca, you missing out on life. You missing out on life. We might have to have a list of missing out on life items.
Like roofs, cha, parleji's.
And you know what? I'm gonna reveal a big secret not a secret, but I'm gonna reveal something about myself, which might have my Desi card taken away from me. This might be a big one too.
Oh.
You know what it is?
Is it that your car is
No. Nothing to do with food-wise.
a food? No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
I might risk getting my Desi cards taken away from my Desi card. But it is that I don't drink cha.
Oh yeah.
I don't drink cha, man. I'm not a big cha fan. Oh no. I can already hear them coming. Oh no, the comments. Oh no. How dare you? The audacity. That's ludicrous. But I don't know, man. I just never got into cha. I'm not a big cha fan. I don't know. Like, you give me the G's any day.
Yeah, cheese anyway.
But I'm not with the cha. Cha's not my thing. Not my thing. I'm not a big cha fan.
What about the Maggi?
I don't even eat that much Maggi. I'm not a big Maggi
But
fan
you
either.
eat it sometimes.
Yeah, like I'll dabble in it.
Dabble.
But I'll never say like dabble dooble. But I'll never say, oh, minnu aaj Maggi bana do dinner. I'm not a big Maggi person. I know. It's like almost like the opposite of Desi. But nevertheless, we have it in our homes.
Yeah.
We have it in our homes. I'm just not a fan. But the rest of y'all are. Right? So that's all I'm going to say. Like, I'm not a big fan of those two items. But I love my achar, man. I love my mango lassi.
You love those G's.
Love the G's. I love the limca, right?
Yeah.
ਦੇਸੀ ਘਿਓ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਹਰੇਕ ਚੀਜ਼ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੱਕਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਕੁਝ ਹੈ ਜੈਮ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੈਮ ਜੂਮ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੈਮ right?
Yeah.
We could take almost any word. Afza. There you go. I got you. Yes. Afza. Right? You can turn any word into anything, man, in Punjabi language. You can even mix up, like Punjabi and English together, right? I don't samajh what you bol. Right? I can say that to somebody out there.
I don't so much what you bowl.
What are you talking about, yo? I don't know. Yakya? What do you say? Right? There's just so many different ways you can express yourself. Like, oh Kiddan, right?
Yeah.
That means so many different things. And it's beautiful. Language is beautiful. That's why, man, I encourage, if you don't know the language, learn it. My best friend knows the word hanji. He'll say it to me every now and then. Right? We're talking hanji. Like, it's beautiful, man. Love it. So the reason you and I have limca, my friend, is so you can share in it. We could share in it eventually, right?
Yeah.
So we got all these items. We hope that you can what's the word here? Allow yourself to experience, allow your palate to experience these enriching tastes.
But we have one more thing.
In your life.
We have one more thing.
We do. And this is probably the most important thing out of anything here.
Yep.
And anything we can even bring. This is the most important thing that every single Desi household, I am willing to bet 99.9% will have in some way, shape, or form, whether fresh or already kept, or in some sort of dry form, or in some way, you will find this. Because the one beautiful thing about us Desis, man, is Desiyan je हर एक देसी बंदा किसी ना किसी ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਹੈ, ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਪਾਠ ਪੂਜਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੀ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਰਨ ਪਰ ਕਰਦੇ, right?
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਸਤਿਕ ਘੱਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, and because of that you're always going to find this one item, and it's a sacred item for us. It's something that we feel privileged and honored and blessed to be able to consume, to even make. And I can't say, the words don't really describe, they don't justify what we're about to present here. So put it right here up front. This, my friends, is prashad.
Yeah.
Any type of prashad. Whatever you call it, prashad is the greatest thing, in my opinion, ever created. The greatest food. I will prashad anytime, any day. We go to Gurdwara, whether you go to Gurdwara, Mandir, wherever, there's always some sort of offering. And prashad is just one of those things. This right here is homemade prashad. That is, if you never had it, I would highly recommend you try it. It's, I would say you could, Punjabi and the Gurdwara wala prashad and the Gurdwara.
Hanji.
You can probably Google like Gurdwara prashad. It basically looks like this. It's so delicious. It's. I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't say anything. I can't say good enough about it. How amazing it is. I mean, if you can say something, I'll add to it.
Man, it's amazing. Like, just the taste.
The kids, every age group eats it, like loves it, asks for double, triples. It's.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what, for 1, 2,
like
3
every time I go
servings.
to the Gurdwara, I get like sometimes they have like, I don't know how to. Oh wait, I forgot the word. They have leftovers.
Yeah.
And
Some leftover
I
prashad.
always get.
Oh
some.
yeah, I know.
All the
This is
time.
one of those things, right? So prashad, I mean, you have a mandir or whatever. Every house has something. Every home has a mandir or some sort of like area where they have a picture of somebody that they, you know, whatever their deity, or, you know, however they express their worship to whoever they worship. And prashad in some form is a part of that, right? And so this is why prashad for us is I mean, nothing compares to it. So, and I think that's the best note to end on.
Yeah.
Right? So let's have ourselves some prashad after this episode. And we really, really appreciate you guys joining us. Anything else for you, sir?
Yeah, one more thing.
What's that?
You gotta have them G's.
You gotta have them G's. You have your friends tell them you gotta have them G's. All right. So hopefully you're able to get a chance to try some of this stuff in your life. Whenever it is that you do, don't withhold don't hold yourself back from an enriching experience. Try everything. You know, we try a little bit of everything. So hopefully this becomes maybe you'll take one of these and add it as part of your life, like limca. Right?
Yeah.
Who knows? So either way, thank you. Remember to like, share, subscribe at Oh Kiddan. And that's it, right? I got it this time.
Yep.
I got it this time.
Yeah, you got it this time.
So with that, remember, thank you for joining us. See you later. Alvida, Avjo, Kudafis, and Sat Sri Akal. Till next time. Peace.
Peace. Oh Kiddan.